Have you ever wondered what makes a children's story truly timeless? Is it the charming characters, the relatable situations, or the gentle wisdom it shares? Today, let's take a nostalgic journey back to a cozy treehouse, nestled deep in bear country, and revisit a family that has captured the hearts of generations, the Berenstain Bears. Since their debut in 1962, created by the husband and wife team, Stan and Jan Berenstain, these lovable bears have been more than just characters in a book. They've been our friends, our teachers, and a mirror reflecting the everyday ups and downs of family life. For millions of us, their stories were a warm, comforting hug in book form, guiding us through the challenges of growing up with kindness and a touch of humor. So, let's rediscover the magic of the Berenstain Bears and explore why their simple tales of family, values, and love continue to resonate so deeply. At the heart of Bear Country is the Bear family, a group of characters so wonderfully familiar, they feel like our own neighbors. First, there's Papa Bear. He's the big, strong, and often clumsy patriarch. He might be a bit stubborn and overconfident at times, often getting himself into silly predicaments. But his heart is always in the right place. His love for his family is immense, and his blunders often become the most memorable and humorous lessons. Balancing him perfectly is the ever-wise and patient Mama Bear. She's the calm center of the family, the gentle problem solver who navigates every challenge with grace and understanding. When things get chaotic, Mama is the one who brings everyone together, offering practical advice and a soothing presence. She isn't just a mom. She's the family's anchor, guiding them with a steady and loving hand. Then we have the Cubs, who are the real stars of the show because we see the world through their eyes. Brother Bear, the older sibling, is curious, active, and full of energy. He loves sports and adventures with his friends. Through his experiences, we learn about responsibility, self-discipline, and the challenges of being a big brother. He makes mistakes, like we all do, but he always tries to learn from them. And of course, there's the delightful Sister Bear. She's kind, playful, and full of feelings. Her stories often explore the emotional side of growing up, from dealing with jealousy to conquering fears and learning to be a good friend. Sister Bear's journey teaches us that it's okay to have big emotions and that talking about them is the first step to understanding them. Together, this family of four creates a dynamic that is both entertaining and incredibly relatable. The true genius of the Berenstain Bears lies in their beautifully simple story structure. Each book tackles a small, everyday problem that nearly every child and parent will face. It could be something as simple as the Cubs not wanting to share their toys, telling a small lie to avoid trouble, feeling jealous of a friend, or being scared of the first day of school or a visit to the dentist. The conflict is never a giant, scary monster. It's a real-life issue. The story then unfolds, not with drama and suspense, but with conversation and guidance. Papa might offer some well-meaning but slightly off-the-mark advice, while Mama gently steers the conversation toward a more thoughtful solution. The Cubs express their feelings, whether it's frustration, fear, or confusion. The resolution doesn't come from magic or a quick fix. It comes from the family working through the problem together. Through patience and gentle teaching, the Cubs learn a valuable lesson. It's not about being punished for making a mistake, but about understanding why their actions have consequences and how they can do better next time. The story always ends on a positive and reassuring note, reinforcing the idea that with love and communication, any problem can be solved. This simple formula is what makes the book so effective as both stories and gentle life guides. Beyond the charming plots, The Berenstain Bears books are rich with essential themes and moral lessons that are crucial for a child's development. One of the biggest themes is kindness and respect. The bears teach us how to treat our family members, friends, and neighbors with consideration. They show us the importance of being polite, helping others, and being a good citizen of Bear Country. Honesty and responsibility are also cornerstone values. Many stories revolve around the consequences of telling a fib or not owning up to a mistake. The books gently illustrate that while the truth can sometimes be hard, it's always the best path. They teach children that being responsible for your actions, your chores, and your promises is a key part of growing up. Perhaps most importantly, the Berenstain Bears normalize feelings. The stories create a safe space to talk about emotions like anger, jealousy, fear, and sadness. They show that everyone has these feelings, even grown-up bears, and that it's healthy to talk about them. This emotional intelligence is a powerful gift, teaching kids from a young age that their feelings are valid and manageable. And woven through it all is the theme of learning from mistakes. The cubs are not perfect, and that's the point. They mess up, but they learn, they grow, and they are always loved. When we think of the Berenstain Bears, a few powerful symbols immediately come to mind. The most iconic, of course, is their treehouse. It's not just a house. It's a symbol of a safe, warm, and loving home environment. Perched in a sturdy old oak tree, it represents stability and security. It's the place where the family gathers, where problems are discussed, and where love is always present. The treehouse is the heart of their world, a sanctuary where the cubs know they will always be protected and supported. The bear family itself is a powerful symbol. They represent the every family. They aren't a perfect, idealized family, but a realistic one, trying their best to navigate life's little hurdles. Papa's goofs, Mama's wisdom, and the cubs' squabbles and discoveries reflect the dynamics in our own homes. They show us that every family has its challenges, but with teamwork and love, they can become stronger. The bears remind us that the goal isn't perfection, but connection. So, why, after all these decades, do we still turn to these simple stories about a family of bears? The answer is clear. The Berenstain Bears offer something incredibly precious, a blueprint for a loving, communicative, and resilient family. They show us that the small moments, the bedtime stories, the family discussions, the gentle corrections, are what build a strong foundation. Stan and Jan Berenstain created more than just a successful book series. They created a legacy of gentle guidance. They taught us that love, patience, and open communication are the most powerful tools a family can have. In a world that often feels complicated and fast-paced, the simple wisdom of Bear Country is more relevant than ever. The Berenstain Bears remind us that no matter the problem, coming together as a family, talking it through, and learning along the way is always the answer. They show us that growing up and parenting is a journey best taken together. Thanks so much for joining me on this trip down memory lane. If you have a favorite Berenstain Bears memory or story, I'd love to read about it in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more explorations into the stories that shaped us. See you next time.